Hello. I I hope I'm uh hello. I hope I'm not too late. You started closing up while I was ordering my coffee, but they took so long to make it. I thought you might be gone by the time I actually got over here and oh, right. I'm being rude, aren't I? It's nice to meet you. I was hoping if you would be open to just one more customer tonight. If you're busy, it's fine. I just it is getting a bit late, but what if I paid extra upfront, uh, just for the trouble? Sorry. Why the urgency? Oh, I wouldn't say I'm in a hurry, but I have been hoping that you would be back for a while now, and I was hoping to speak to you. I, hmm, I'm realizing that came out a bit creepy. Sorry. Anyways, I was hoping to have you draw for me. Well, it doesn't have to be you, but I'm here for a good reason. I promise. I'm not really able to be out during the day, and it's been uh, uh impossible to find artists who are willing to work at night. I'd commission an artist online, but they can't exactly see me for me. If if that makes if that makes any sense at all. Well, yeah, I know you're here most days. I just haven't been able to get to you. You see, my skin condition makes it very painful to be exposed to sunlight and UV, but I can be out on the boardwalk at night, so I was hoping to catch you here during the evening again. Yes, again. I saw you stay late on the boardwalk maybe a week or two ago. You were painting this cute older couple, and your work looked amazing. Maybe I was a bit shy then, but I wanted to speak to you the next time we were here. Hopefully, explaining all of this made it sound less stalker-ish. God. Oh, thank you for understanding what I want. Right. How do I say this? I guess I want a realistic portrait of myself, or a drawing. A sketch would be fine, or something. Anything, really. This is embarrassing. Jesus. Hmm? Oh, why? Well, uh, you just make me a bit nervous. You're really direct. You're really comfortable with someone bothering you when it's so late. Not that you should be worried, of course. Gosh. I just think it's nice. Why are you giggling? What did I? Oh, you meant why a portrait of myself? Ah. Anywho's, well, the art is just for a personal reason, I guess. I feel like a drawing would help me understand how others see me, not my personality, but what like what I look like. Yeah. Well, of course I have a phone, but it's just not. It won't work. No, not the phone. My phone works fine. I'm just not very photogenic. No. I don't want you to take a picture for me. It's just look. I'll just be clear. If I'm being a nuisance and you don't want to do this, then we can stop. I I would hate to pressure you to draw such an odd request if you don't want to, but I will be quiet and I can pay well, and then you won't have to deal with me again. It, if that sounds okay. So you'll do it then. That's wonderful. Very good. Thank you. I just sit here, right? Is the stool taken? Not. It's not taken, obviously. Seriously, thank you so much for staying this late. I'll be quiet. What I want specifically? I would hate for this to sound self-centered, but I want to see how other people see me. Not like the photos and the lenses and all. What other people actually see. So please draw what you see of me. Here, now. Not, like right now, not me now telling you. You get it. Thank you. What I do for work? I work at the hospital. Is this a test? What's. Why the eyebrow? Oh, this is just to learn about me? I. Okay, I work at the hospital because the inside work fits me best, considering the skin condition and all. I started there, and everyone's been amazing to work with. Not that they've been too nice. They ignore me unless they need something, which is more than I could ever ask. They don't bother me with dumb things like other jobs. God, speaking of distractions, I hope my speaking isn't interfering. I guess you did ask me. Why did you ask me about my job? To see me for who I am. It. I guess that does help with the whole figuring me out thing. Is asking questions normal then? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't really know how all this worked besides the canvas. I didn't get too close. If the questions help you in your work, then it's okay, I suppose. Oh, I work with the medical records actually. I went to medical school, but I realized that I am quite bad with blood and gore and all that nastiness. But the paper and the graphs and the keyboards and the computers are so clean and hygienic and organized. I don't have to deal with the people who come through the doors. No offense to them, of course, they're just trying to get help and all, but the work is fun. The work is fun and it pays well, and I get to sit in my room, and people only come to me when they need something, and that's easy. It's nice. No, I haven't been. I don't want to out myself as antisocial, but I haven't been meeting many people there. The coworkers are nice, really, but no new friends. I've never been great with people. What? What cute? What do you cute? Huh? What do you want about? You're just smirking. No, don't just smirk at me. What do you mean? I'm not cute. I am me, and I'm cool. Yes. Yes. Nerd. No, I am not a nerd. No. And even if I was, I wouldn't tell you. Because if I was a nerd, that would be cool. Because I'd be a cool nerd. You're still laughing. Stop. You're making me laugh. Stop. Fine. I should ask then, what about you? Then what do you do for work, huh? I'm sorry, that came out rough. You're a full-time artist? Like full-time? You are really good at this, but I had no idea it was more than a hobby. So it's a hobby that stumbled into a job. Then I guess you're living the dream. Well, your dream, not mine. talking to people all day is not my cup of coffee. Hmm? Look at your eyes? I guess. Of course, sorry, of course. Smile? How's this? You look confused. Are you okay? Hello? My fangs? Thank you, thank you. Whitening strips work wonders, don't they? You had me worried for a second. Like there was something in my teeth or whatever. Uh, is this better? Good, good, good. So I I noticed on your profile that you had been drawing for years, but how long have you been painting folks on the boardwalk like this? You started 2 months ago. Um, Surprised I hadn't noticed you until just last week. Wait, have I guess you would be painting during the day when everyone's here, wouldn't you? I tend to visit the boardwalk in the evening only. You know, the skin thing. When I get out of work, so we wouldn't have seen each other unless you were here late. I only come here in the evening when I get out of work, so we wouldn't have seen each other, would we? Unless you were here late, like last time, or tonight. It's not very popular to stay late on the boardwalk, but you really should try it sometime. I'd recommend it. Yeah, like later. If you come here past 3 a.m. with all the lights off, it's beautiful. The moon reflecting off the water, the sun rising, the world starting to glow. All these shops just quiet, empty. It's worth the trouble. Just, it's beautiful. Sorry, I tend to ramble. So, have you been enjoying it? I meant your job, not my rambling. But thank you, anyways. Good. That's wonderful. Really, finding something you're passionate about and making a living off of it at the same time. That's God. That's heaven, isn't it? But I was serious about you coming here later at night sometime. Not that I'd have to be here or that I would bother you again or anything. Just I don't think this place is appreciated often enough. Well, the night in general. Uh, Funny. A date with a creature of the night is an interesting idea, though I'm not a creature, just a night owl. Not a vampire or anything. Being a night owl does not make me like a vampire, just my skin condition. I know it's coincidental. My teeth? Yeah, I heard you. Having teeth doesn't make me a vampire either. You know, most people have teeth. My fangs. You you gotta be, you're kidding, right? My fangs, just normal. Look, they're just normal fangs, teeth. They're just normal teeth. It's teeth. Everyone's got them. My job? What's wrong? Lots of people work in the medical field. What with people getting sick or falling over or smoking tar for 30 years and wondering why they can't breathe. It's a normal job. Plenty of people work it. It's a perfectly normal job that has a night shift. You know, most people don't wait until 11 a.m. to come in and attempt to drop dead. And suggesting that I steal blood could be taken as defamation to my career. Why are you giggling? This is serious. What are you saying? I am not cute. As I said, I'm cool. First you call me a vampire, and now you're calling me cute? What are you playing at? And even if I was a vampire, like the movies, it's why would I tell you? How about we talk about something else. That's a much better topic. I'm having you draw me because I want to see how others see me. I think we talked about this before. Not everyone can look in the mirror and, just know how others see them. I'm realizing this kind of sounds like an egotistical commission, but I just want to know. And we can leave it at that. Well, I'll leave it at that. Look, I'm sorry for my outburst. It was rude of me. No. It's just a sore subject when it comes to vampires. I'd hate to be perceived as some sort of monster, some sort of parasite who attacks people, and most vampires are perceived as the blood-sucking monsters, or God forbid, one of those sexual predators you see in the movies. Ugh. But all you were trying to do was tease me, weren't you? Yeah, definitely a sore spot. I'm just ranting. I'm sorry. This is an ugly side of me, and you aren't here to hear me complain. How how could you just say it's okay to be a vampire? They aren't even real. Just a monster made up to scare people and sell things. Funny, I guess. You saying your father is a vampire is an interesting strategy. Look, we could just talk about something else. This conversation's getting dumb quick. You're serious. If you're telling the truth, then I wish him the best, truly. He has fangs like mine, and he doesn't show up on camera. Yes, I'm repeating it back to you. You're so serious now. Are you telling the truth or something? Like, you serious? You're serious, huh? Look, yes, I'm a vampire. If it wasn't painfully obvious. And no, I'm not very good at hiding it. I got turned a few years ago, and I'm not very good at this stuff yet. My fangs slipped. Yes, I didn't mean to scare you. Look, I'm being such an idiot. I'm sorry for the trouble. Just forget me. I'm gonna go, and you just keep the money. Okay. I'll leave after you're done then. I won't. I just don't want to scare you. That's all. I've scared a lot of people, and I don't want to scare someone who's been so nice to me. You're not scared. I'm a monster. You should be scared. You shouldn't want to be around someone like me. And if your father's really a vampire, then you should know that we're just animals that look like humans. You still want to draw me? Why? I already paid you, so you shouldn't have a reason to keep me around. You want to draw me with my fangs out. Why? To show me what you see? I know I asked for that, yes. A lot of people forget. As a vampire, I can't see what I look like anymore. Most people don't think about it. Past the fangs and the night vision and the blood and everything, people forget that we lose our humanity. I haven't seen what I look like in years. Mirrors, cameras, water, nothing works. It's dehumanizing. That's the real reason I came here. That's the whole point of this. It's why it had to be you or someone like you, but you're the only person I could find. You seemed nice, and you wouldn't need anything but money from me. Having you draw me would be a way for me to know what I look like. Sorry, I'm I'm keeping you here so late. But thank you. If you're serious about continuing this, thank you. Here, the fangs. What? No, they are a perfectly normal size. Look, they get bigger when I smell blood. It's very normal for them to be smaller like this. Why are you giggling? A grower? That's obscene. You should know I had a suspicion that you were just a pervert, and you're proving it right. Stop. Stop giggling. It makes it hard to be mad at you. This is so stupid. I don't know whether to be, mad at you? Or scared of you? Or. This is so weird, having someone who knows what I am and isn't trying to get something from me or run away. Thankfully, it's someone who's being. God, you're being so nice to me. Kind. Ahem. Maybe I would word it differently, but you are attractive. God, it's turning out to be one of the weirdest nights I've had on this boardwalk. I'm sitting out here with my fangs out while someone teases me. I'm happy I met you too, of course. I'm just a bit unhappy with how quickly you picked up on what I am. Though, if you're serious about your father, then I guess you would know what to look for. You were? How is he doing now then? I've never really known another vampire, so I'm honestly curious. He lives on a farm with your mother? I guess it's good that he found somewhere to settle down then. I'm content enough with this medical record excess blood drinking deal, but having someone to feed off fresh would be a lot easier. Sorry, I'm just rambling again, aren't I? I'm not paying you to listen to me whine. Speaking of, how's the art going? You're having problems with the color? I'm sure a yellow streetlight isn't great for painting. And with the sun down for half an hour now, I guess it got pretty dark. I'd say we'd find somewhere indoors, but not many places are open and fewer would let us set up. We could meet again tomorrow or another day if you'd like. Ha, funny. You're very kind, truly you are, but I don't think inviting me back to your place to get the art finished tonight is good for your health. You should be getting some rest soon anyways. What? You're up this late normally? I knew you were a full-time artist, but wouldn't you want to be awake during the day when people can talk to you? Well, I guess you could work on the boardwalk in the afternoons. Ah, you don't like dealing with people. I don't blame you. I was a night owl before this whole, bloodsucker thing. Anywho's, you shouldn't trust strangers into your home, especially when it's this late, especially when the stranger's like me. Especially if you think I'm cute. You know, that's how they get you. They act all cute and then they bite you when you aren't looking. I should know. God, you are hopeless. We can just continue another night. And you should be heading home. It's late. Well, that's not really my business, but still, I wish you the best. Your phone? What, you want me to hold it? Right, you were packing up when I first got here, weren't you? Oh, my number. Oh, put my number in the phone. I'm stupid. This is good then. You'll be able to contact me if you can't make it tomorrow, so this is good. I'm not sure why you're laughing, but I'm gonna guess I'm better off not knowing. Anyways, I wish. What? Walk you home? But it's. I'm. Wouldn't someone else be better? Anyone else? I know you're super nice and all and trusting for some reason, but aren't you going a bit too far? What if I'm just tricking you and. Oh! Okay. Okay. I'll help. I'll get the stools. Don't you dare call me that. I am not a dog. I am not blushing. Ugh, the nerve of you. What am I gonna do with you? Let's let's get going before it gets too dark. No, I'm fine. Just a trip. No, I'm not hungry. Jeez, I ate at work. It was shrimp pasta, for your information. And it's important I tell you because I know what you would ask if I didn't specify. Ugh, with Alfredo sauce. Just Alfredo sauce. Adding blood to pasta. What are we, animals? I guess I just haven't gotten used to the taste of blood, so I've been drinking it with maple syrup so I don't have to think about it. Oh, can you quit laughing already? You just love bullying me, but have you ever tried blood? It feels like drinking pennies. It's horrible. I couldn't imagine drinking straight from someone's neck like in the movies. So unsanitary. Well, I guess it would be okay if they were, I don't know, a lover of someone, but I couldn't see much purpose in it otherwise. Oh, again with that look, you're problematic. No, you're fine, of course. Of course you're fine. I'm I'm having a fun time actually, regardless of my whining, continuous whining. Even with you making fun of me, it's refreshing compared to all the people who are afraid of me once they see what I am. People see my teeth and all they can think is the stuff on the movies about death and fear instead of the people we used to be. Sorry, yeah, the people we still are. Whoa, you live here? You live really close to the ocean, huh? God, I'm jealous. Once I get more saved up, I'm hoping I can make one of these apartments my home instead. It would be really nice walking to the ocean for 5 minutes instead of driving for 20. Oh, that's not that bad of a drive. Only really bad in the summer when the roads get busy. you, what are you planning? First, you want me to stay for the art, and then you tease me for all the stupid things I say and all the whining, and then you call me cute again, and now you're inviting me to stay the night? I don't know you're not going to, I don't know, turn me in. You must want something from me. The art. Okay, we could finish it tonight if you think we could, but I don't think that's what you actually want from me. It's not like you could physically hurt me. Fine, I'll stay a little bit later. I'll stay for a few hours, and if it's not done, then I'll head home and you can get some rest. And I'll stay only because you're being so nice. Do you mind if I sit here? Thank you. It's so, what an odd atmosphere. You really have a nice home, seriously. And thank you for inviting me in. Not that I need the invite, that's the one thing the movies get wrong. Not that I would come in without permission, of course, just, but anyways, thank you. So, how long have you been living here? You've certainly settled in. It's like a Halloween store in here. A nice one.